Hi, I'm Shari with Organizational Learning and Talent Development, and I recently started working from home, and I discovered that it's not as easy as it first might seem. There are distractions, there can be a feeling of social isolation, you might have network issues if a whole bunch of you are trying to get on at the same time. It's a whole new environment. So I'm going to share some tips of what the experts say about transitioning to working from home. So first of all, it's really important to create a structured working routine. It's important to set a regular schedule. That helps with you, and it actually helps kids too. If your kids are home, creating a structured schedule for them is helpful as well. So for you, you want to arrive on time, make sure to take breaks. It can be easy to just kind of get locked in to what you're doing. And you also want to create a very clear end to your day. And having this kind of a routine is a very powerful way to help manage your energy and your focus. And it helps the rest of your family members understand, okay, now it's work time. You do want to set up a dedicated workspace. So some folks have home offices, which is great. Other folks might have a home office, but somebody might be working in it. So you might set up a kitchen table, the corner of the living room. This used to be my dining room. This was my dining room table. It was in the middle of the floor. We had, chairs around it like a dining room. So ended up pushing this against the wall and really kind of transforming this space so that it felt like work. So talking about spaces, your bed might be tempting, and you want to resist that as a place to work because the quality of both your work and your sleep might suffer. Now, if your bedroom is the only space, try to set up a surface that is not the surface of the bed, and so that you can also face away from the bed. Another hint is if your laptop is on your lap, that tells you that you're just kind of hanging out at home. And if your laptop is on a surface, it tells your brain, okay, now I'm working. So talking about the bedroom, no pajamas. So instead, you want to wear comfortable business casual clothes. It gets your mind on work and it creates boundaries. It helps to create those boundaries between home and work. Another thing that becomes real important is holding ourselves accountable. Now, for many of us, for most of us, we tend to do that regardless of where we work. So what you want to do is have a task list at the beginning of your day of things you want to achieve, setting some overall goals, and giving yourself a treat when you meet those goals can be nice as well. And as with any place you might work, communication is key. It's really important to keep in touch with your colleagues. You can use email, phone, video conferencing, online collaboration tools so you can both or all work on something together. And having that interaction really helps with our goals, with our accountability, and having that little bit of socialization creates that connection that we need. We are social beings, and having that connection helps our mood and it helps our productivity. So finally, something I noticed when I started working from home is you can sometimes feel a little trapped or stuck. What I would usually do when I'd get home is I'd kind of relax in the living room, which is right over there. So at the end of my day working here, I would take a few steps into the living room and it felt anticlimactic and not like a relief at all. So if at all possible, get outside, take a walk, open the windows and breathe the fresh air. Any kind of sunlight or fresh air can really help us. Or just going to a different environment and doing something completely different as an activity helps us transition away from working at home to now being at home. So I hope some of these tips have been helpful.